Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lillian, yet with another short video for you. It's a hot sunny afternoon in Kampala, Uganda. January, indeed. In Uganda, we refer to January as the dry January, and the sun has started doing what it does best in January. Usually, even people's pockets are dry because of the spendings during the festivities. But anyway, this afternoon I decided to make juice for myself and the rest of the family. It's a hot afternoon and we need to quench our thirst, and what a wonderful way to start by making some juice. So in this video I'm basically making a cocktail juice of 4 different items. I have the bananas, pineapple. I'm using 2 bananas, 1 medium-sized pineapple, a big mango, and 2 small mangoes of different kinds, plus 2 carrots altogether. So usually I prefer homemade juices as opposed to buying off the shelf juices that have been stored in supermarkets for quite a while. Fresh juice is quite refreshing because I decide exactly what I add in my juice. I add no preservatives, it's purely fresh. So that keeps us going. So watch this as I make the juice, and I hope you learn a thing or two, or just enjoy the process. So I started by slicing the bananas. I think you saw that earlier. Now I'm slicing the mango. These mangoes are really juicy. They have a really good taste, nice flavor. And I must say that when I'm making my cocktail juices, since these fruits are mainly sweet fruits, the pineapple, the mango, the bananas are all sweet fruits, so I don't add any sugar into this juice. So it's natural sugar from the fruits. That keeps us healthy, and we enjoy it as a family. So yeah, I hope you learn something from this as well. Let's watch as I do 1 or 2 things. I also wanted to comment on something. I usually add passion fruits to my juices, but right now passion fruits are very scarce. I think the season is not yet out yet, so they are very expensive. So for now, we are making juices without the passion fruits, but good enough. We have other fruits in plenty, so we always make our juices as per the season. If the season is for passion fruits, then the juice will have a lot of passion fruits. If it's a season for pineapples, mangoes, we go with the flow of the seasons. Yeah, but rest assured that every other month, at least we have a season of a different fruit. So we have juices made all year round. And I also advise Ugandans, especially if you have access to fresh fruits, do not waste money going to buy fruits that are already preserved and they've added in things that you may not be aware of, food color, preservatives, and all that. Buy fruits and make fresh juices for your family, especially if you have little children. It's really good for their health. Recently, my son, actually 2 days ago, my son got flu, and I've not treated it, but all I'm doing is just giving him enough fruits and the juices. It does wonders. He has improved a lot and he enjoys it very much. So there we go. The next is the carrot. We're adding our carrot in the juice as well. Remember, carrots are really good for the eyesight, especially for the young champs who are still growing. Adding a carrot or two to their juices is really important because it reduces visits to the doctors, I must say. Whenever you give your children organic foods, especially the fruits, you'll spend less in health-related issues because the child is healthy and is getting all the immune boosters in his body. Yeah, the necessary nutrients, the vitamins gotten from the fruits. Yeah. So as I was making this juice, I was thinking a lot about people who don't have access to these fruits, and I was feeling sorry for them. Because for us here, some of us take it for granted. It's like it's obvious we have access to all these things, but there are people who don't have access to these fruits. So we are grateful to God for the weather, for the soil, the fertile soils that He gave you, blessed Uganda with, that we have all year round supply of different fruits. Yeah, so when I was done with my carrots, I had to embark on the pineapple as the final fruit. Yeah, so there are different ways of slicing pineapples, but mine is unique. This is the way I slice my pineapple. It's easy for me, and also helps me avoid touching the pineapple directly, the edible part. Yeah. And before I knew, my helper had come in. He always likes to help me with starting the blender. So he's eagerly waiting for that time to start the blender for me so that it can run. Yeah, so this pineapple, I bought 3 pineapples at 5,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings, which is roughly $1 and around 60 or 70 cents, depending on the exchange rate. So I'm guessing it's a season for pineapples. The season has come because when pineapples are scarce, you can't get 3 pineapples at that price. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's the season for pineapples. They are very juicy, and very sweet. That's why I don't add sugar in my juice at all. So there we go, me slicing using my own technique. Of course, the knife is very sharp, and I kept telling my son to step away, but he doesn't listen. Like, he doesn't want to move aside. So I have to be extremely careful as I'm slicing the pineapple because the child is right next to me. Any mistake, the knife can cut him. Yeah. So in the comment section, you can help me add the various ways, or the way the different fruits you use for making your juices, especially if it's a cocktail juice. What do you add to spice it up? Do you add in some ginger? For this little guy, since he's very picky, I try to avoid adding ginger in my juices because in most cases when I add, he doesn't drink. He's very sensitive. He can easily tell that there is ginger in the juice, so I avoid adding it. Yeah. So look at my son, honestly. I told him to step aside. I'm having a sharp knife, but he's just moving closer. So children, you just have to be careful if you're dealing with a knife and a child is next to you. Yeah, so there we're done with slicing our pineapple. I just needed to take you guys through the whole process so that you see what I was doing. That's why the video seems a little long, but yeah, I'm sure you're getting the idea, borrowing a few ideas here and there. Yeah, so when you notice, I started by putting the bananas first, the soft fruits, and then the so just look at it. Very beautiful, and trust me that the juice will taste really yummy. So I also sieve to strain. In Uganda we say sieving, but I've used a strainer. I'm using a strainer to remove the particles of the juice, because I'm not making a smoothie. If I left it like that, some people may not drink it. So I put in extra effort to strain so that the juice can be smooth. And before I knew, my helper wanted me to put him up. So I had to do that so that he can watch exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. So look at the color. The process may seem long, but it's actually short. Once you're done with slicing the juice, the fruits, and you blend, the next thing is just straining, and we are ready to go. The fact that we are not adding any sugars, after straining, the juice is ready for serving. So just look at how thick it is. Yeah, so there we go. I hope you enjoy this video. And also, if you enjoy my content, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment or two. If maybe you might be out there and you have a better way of making your juices, maybe faster. But there we go. Look at the color. So my helper was eagerly waiting to be served. He enjoys the juice a lot. Yeah. So this is how it turned out. This is how our afternoon turned out. Making juice with this little man was really fun. I hope you enjoy this video. And of course, the helper had to take the first glass of juice, the first cup rather. This is a tumbler. There we go. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a comment, a like, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Bye.